He said, "When all their possessions that you labored for, you're going to restore, and shall not swallow it down. According to his substance shall the restitution be, and he shall not rejoice therein." The restitution going to be something else. So we look at no reparation. Most I know he's going to do, because he has oppressed and has forsaken the poor. He have oppressed and forsaken the poor. You say, talk about Job. Job didn't do this. Job wasn't wicked. But he's given us understanding for us today. It's written for the generations to come. He oppressed the poor, forsaken the poor. Look at how many people downtown Skid Row. Oh yeah, that's in Los Angeles. Go down to Skid Row and look at how many people have been oppressed. How they have forsaken the poor. Over 90,000. Some of us saying there's over 100,000 now. Right there in one little location in downtown, trendy LA. Because he had violently taken away a house which he built, not violently took away the houses that the 9.5 tribes had right here where? In America. Before he came in 1492. That's why it says, surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not save of that which he desired. So ain't gonna be no quietness. That's why all this havoc is happening back to back to back to back to back to back. Like a woman in travail, you see? I remember back in the day, nothing happened like as fast as these things are happening, these events are happening. Death, 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 death. I mean, it's happening by the hour. Pretty soon it'll be about a minute. It's gonna be like back to back to back to back, like 5 seconds. Like a woman in travail, it says. You should say that over and over again. Say, surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. Verse 20. He shall not save of that which he desired. There shall none of his meat be left. Therefore shall no man look for his goods. Remember, we tell you how the merchants, they're going to be crying, seeing the burning. Ain't nobody going to be looking for his goods. Ain't going to be no goods. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Yeah. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. Hear that? You have made them wicked. Every hand of the wicked will come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. Eating? Looks like I'm bringing that wrath from you. He shall flee from the iron weapon. What's this iron weapon? That's these missiles, nuclear missiles. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. Let you know that's the end result. These missiles gonna hit you, gonna strike you through. It is drawn and cometh out of the body. You know how they come out of the silos? They open up out of the ground and come up? Yeah. It is drawn, it come out of the body. Yeah. The glittering sword cometh out of his gall. Terrors are upon him. You hear that? See, all these nations got nuclear destruction. Pointed where? Right at America. See, all darkness shall be hid in his secret places. A fire not blown, you gonna tell me this is not nuclear? A fire not blown shall consume him. It shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle. The heavens shall reveal his iniquity. We say the Most High's eyes are upon himself, and kingdom will destroy from off the face of the earth. The heavens shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him. See? The whole earth gonna rise up against him. You know what that means? That means tornadoes. That means earthquakes. That means hurricanes. That means volcano eruptions. That means tidal waves. That means fire. That means hailstones, rain and storm, thunder and lightning. You name it. I think I'm going to look Isaiah 29:6. Isaiah 29:6. Thou shalt be visited of the Most High of hosts, with thunder, and with earthquake, and great noise. All the things that are named causes great noise. It ain't no silence. Ain't nothing coming that's destructive that's silent. Thou shalt be visited of the Most High of hosts, power of hosts, with thunder, and with earthquake, and with great noise, and with storm and tempest, and the flame of devouring fire. That's how you're going to restore this place. As it is written. Verse 27 of Job, the 20th chapter. The heavens shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him. We just read, when you visit the Most High, of hosts, of arms, with all these different destructive matters that the Most High will bring forth. The increase of his house shall depart, and his goods shall flow away in the day of his wrath. This is the portion of a wicked man from the Most High, and the heritage appointed unto him by the Most High. So you can't get no clearer than that. It is what it is. That's the way it is. It's like that. That's just the way it is. As it is written. That's what we go by, as it is written. Not just what you think, but what the Most High have to say about it. Look at Ecclesiastes 5:13. Ecclesiastes 5:13. There is a sore evil which I have seen under the sun. Namely, what is this evil that he has seen under the sun? Namely, riches kept for the owners thereof to their hurt. Hear that? Riches, like free labor, of all the money you got from slavery, which is kept thereof to their hurt. But those riches perish by evil travail. And he begetteth a son, and there is nothing in his hand. As he came forth from his mother's womb, naked shall he return to go as he came. And he's going to take none of the riches with him. And shall take nothing of his labor, which he may carry away in his hand. See? And this also is a sore evil, that in all points, as he came, so shall he go. Naked he came, so shall he go. Naked shall he go, with nothing. And what profit hath he that hath labored for the wind? All his days also that he eateth in darkness, and he hath much sorrow and wrath with his sickness. Hear that? All his days he eateth in darkness, ignorance, not knowing his truth. That's why it's very important. And there's nothing more powerful than the truth. Because it's giving us the past, the present, and the future. But see, whenever you go into the future of us receiving everlasting life and what's going to go down on the earth, then everybody gets upset. An uproar is caused because you don't know the scripture. It's not my fault. Most I sent certain men on this earth in these last days. He always sent men in the last days of our captivity to bring forth the truth, prophecy, and what we got to do to be saved. Because I mean, this not a real important issue. I'm just precepting on what we're reading in Job, because what's most important is how we're going to be saved. This is not a big, it's, a lot of people be overwhelmed with the fact of knowing that we got next and we're going to receive the kingdom. This is what I tune into, and I'd like you to tune into it, those that have ears to hear. And 2 Ezra 9, at verse 13. It says, and therefore be thou not curious how the unrighteous shall be punished and when. See? But inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose the world is, and for whom the world is created. See? Read you again. And therefore be thou not curious how the unrighteous shall be punished, and when. But inquire how the righteous shall be saved. We got to be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us. Whose the world is. See, the whole world is made for us. And for whom the world is created. See? That's what we got to be curious about. Israel. But see, everybody should be following what the Bible says is going to happen in the last days. If you expect to be able to survive during the times that we read about and we're reading about, that's what it says. Micah 4:1. Micah 4:1. But in the last days, and in the last days, it shall come to pass that the mountain of the house of the Most High shall be established at the top of the mountains, and it shall be exalted above the hills, and people shall flow into it. That's not talking about flowing into the land of Israel where the Jewish people are occupying our land at this time. No, it's talking about coming to the righteous men of the Most High, is teaching our brothers and sisters to come back to the laws, statutes, commandments of the Most High, and have faith in the Mashiach Yahushua. And many nations shall come and say, come, and let us go up to the mountain of the Most High, and to the house of the power of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways. What's his ways? His laws, statutes, commandments. This is in the last days. And we will walk in his paths. For the law shall go forth of Zion, and the word of the Most High from Jerusalem. The last days. Because we're coming wherever we are, the leaders that the Most High has set up in this earth in these last days. And he shall judge among many people, and rebuke strong nations afar off. And they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into puny hooks. Nation shall not lift up a sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. That's in the kingdom. Because right now ain't no but war everywhere. See? They shall sit every man under his vine and under his fig tree, and none shall make them afraid. For the mouth of the Most High of hosts has spoken. Ain't nobody gonna make the children of Israel afraid. We got 12 tribes that are 12 nations that make up one nation that should be in these last days coming to learn this truth before anyone. They're gonna start with us. We the children of Israel. You see? That's why I say all the people of the Most High, all the sinners of the Most High, are gonna die by the sword. They say that evil should not prevail within us. You see? They think they're gonna make it being evil. They think the Most High is just so caring power that he just overlooked the fact that you breaking his laws, his rules and regulations. No, it don't work like that. Believe this. See, for all people will walk, everyone in the name of his God. And we will walk in the name of our power, Yahweh, our power, forever and ever. See? And that day, said the Most High, will I assemble her that harder? That's us. We the children of Israel. We at a standstill. I will gather her that is driven out. He scattered us among all nations in the four corners of the earth. And her that I have afflicted. And I will make her that hardened a remnant. That's 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel. And her that was cast far off, a strong nation. The Most High shall reign over them in Mount Zion from henceforth even forever. See? That's our future, people. So you look at Psalms 91. Yeah. Psalm 91 and 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. See, everybody's not abiding or dwelling in the secret place of the Most High. So everybody's not going to abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Because look, say the secret place of the Most High. So what do you know that's been revealed to you from the Most High? It's got to be this word. This is how he communicated with us in these last days. Through Mashiach Yahushua. Through his word, who is the word of the Most High. So if he the word of the Most High, what is he bringing? The word of the Most High. The spirit of the Most High. So look, Amos 3 and 7. Surely the Most High power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. And I haven't went through this lesson. Oh, wow. But see, it all makes sense. Psalm 91 and 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. See? Verse 4. Well, let's read verse 3. Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence that we just read about, the missiles that's coming. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth, which is what? His law, statutes, commandments. And Mashiach Yahushua say, I'm the way, in verse John 14 and 6, he said, I'm the way, the truth, and the life. I'm the way to show you how to follow the truth, which is the law that's going to lead to everlasting life. No man come to the Father but by me, he said. So it says, you shall cover thee with his feathers, this is verse 4, and under his wings shall thou trust his truth. Under his wings shall you trust his laws, statutes, commandments, his rules and regulations. The Most High's laws, statutes, commandments, his rules and regulations. Shall be thy shield and buckler. What's going to be our shield and buckler? Keeping his laws, statutes, commandments. That's what will be our protection. Shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night. But you know, it's going to be terror by night. So we're not going to be afraid by the terror by night. Nor for the arrow that flieth by day. Them arrows is what? Them missiles. They'll come out of the silos that all these nations have pointed toward America. It says, nor the arrow that flieth by day. Terror at night and the missiles that's coming in the day. Nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness. Nor for the destruction that wastes at noonday. Let you know, give me a clue here. That destruction coming at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee, it shall not come near thee. This is what we're working toward. At least I am, and you should too. Only with thine eyes shall thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. See? Only with our eyes, he says, shall we see the reward of the wicked. Because thou hast made the Most High, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation, dwelling with the Most High. Every day and everywhere. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. He shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone, lest we hurt ourselves. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder, the young lion, and the dragon shalt thou trample under feet, because he hath set his love upon us. Hear that? He set his love upon me. Therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation. That's the good news. That's why I say it's a good thing. Psalm 92:1. It is a good thing to give thanks unto the Most High, and to sing praises unto thy name, O Most High. That's right. That's what's promised to us. Hallelujah. That's why we went over Job, in Job 19 and 5. Saying the same thing. Job 19 and 5. Job 5:19. Right. Job 5:19. He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles, yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. In famine, food shortage, he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, the things they're going to be saying about us. That's the 12 tribes of Israel, the remnant, 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel, sheep they hear my check up side voice. Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh. See? At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth. And you know the beasts of the earth don't be killing people. And at destruction and famine, food shortage, say we're going to be able to laugh. The Most High will. Thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee. See? That's what we want. That's what I want. So it's all about what we do to obtain it. That's why Baruch 4:1 in the Apocrypha, it's on page 105. Baruch 4:1. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endureth forever. Israel, all they that keep it shall come to life, and come to everlasting life. But such as leave it shall die. You leave the laws of the Most High, you want to go some other way, you're going to die. You're going to be cast into the lake of fire. Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Take hold of the law. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated. See? You keep the laws, you come to everlasting life. That's why my Shai said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. I'm the way to show you how to follow the truth, which is a law that's going to lead to everlasting life. Period. So that's what it's all about. Revelations. Revelations 14. That's why we have to have a relationship with the Most High. The Mashiach Yahushua, verses 14 and 12. Here is the patience of the saints. Revelation 14 and 12. Here are they that keep the commandments of the Most High and the faith of Mashiach Yahushua. These are the saints. The saints are the 12 tribes of Israel. Psalms 148:14. Last book of the Bible, Revelation 22 and 14. Revelation 22:14. Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life. They have right to live forever and ever and ever. And may enter in through the gates into the city. See? You've got 4 gates. One on the north, the south, the east, and the west. You got 3 tribes on each gate. And you want to have a right to enter to them gates, people. Into the city, New Jerusalem. That's going to come down from the Most High. Look at Jude. Let's look at verse 21. Keep yourselves in the love of the Most High, and then keep His commandments, looking for the mercy of our power, Mashiach Yahushua, unto eternal life. And of some have compassion, making a difference. Some of our people gotta have compassion, making a difference. And others save with fear, pulling them out of the fire, hating even the garment spotted by the flesh. Some of you gotta pull out of the fire, man. They're in this world deep. So what our job is, pull them out of that fire. Now, unto Him that is able to keep you from falling and to present you faultless before the presence of His glory with exceeding joy, to the only wise power, our Savior, be glory and majesty, dominion and power, both now and forever. Through the power of the Most High, through Mashiach Yahushua, us keeping His laws, His commandments, having faith in the Mashiach Yahushua, we may pull them out of the fire, out of this wicked world, and come back to the marvelous light, which is the laws, His commandments of the Most High, to see everlasting life, as we're seeing here, and see the fall of the wicked, and the rise of 12 tribes of Israel, and everybody in a righteous kingdom that's going to be there. The desire to be in the righteous kingdom. If not, then you deserve to get what you're going to get from the Most High, the Mashiach Yahushua, because you love wickedness. We done went over what's happening in the portion of the wicked man. So with that, I'll say, Shalom.